Working well together in ministry. In this presentation, I want to share some insights on what it takes to work well together in ministry. We all know that ministry relationships can be incredibly rewarding and sometimes incredibly challenging. Whether it's communication, vision alignment, or simply navigating different personalities, working on a church team requires intentionality, humility, and grace. This presentation highlights a few habits that can strengthen those working relationships and help create unity, trust, and a healthier ministry culture. Let's take a look at some of the practices that really stood out and why they matter for anyone serving on a church team. This presentation is based on an article called 10 Habits for Healthier Working Relationships by Brian Dollar, published by Influence magazine. One of the first things he shares is a story about a time when he felt disconnected from his pastor. At first, he blamed the pastor, assuming the problem was on the other side of the relationship. But then he realized he'd never actually talked about how he was feeling. That moment really stood out to me. It's a powerful reminder that disconnection often isn't caused by someone else failing us. It can happen when we fail to communicate honestly. It also showed how easy it is to build a false narrative in our own head. Healthy relationships don't just happen, they require effort, humility, and honest conversations. Here are a few of the habits from the article that stood out the most. Pray. Consistently praying for your pastor and fellow team members softens your heart. It builds appreciation and perspective, even during frustrating seasons. Take ownership. It is not enough to understand the vision. We need to own it. That means aligning our ministry areas with the direction that God has given leadership. Unity begins when we actively support the church's mission with full investment. Follow the leader. Honor your pastor's preferences even if they're not your own. It's not about losing your voice, it's about showing maturity and respect. Whether it's something small like a tire or more significant directional decisions, following leadership helps build trust. Stay correctable. Correction isn't rejection. Receiving feedback with humility shows spiritual and emotional maturity. Being correctable doesn't mean we failed. It means we're still growing. Present a unified front. Disagreement can and should happen, but it should happen privately. When it's time to lead, lead with unity. Public support, even after private disagreement, creates stability and honors leadership. Communication. This one is big. Good communication builds trust. Poor communication breeds frustration. Even small updates like scheduling changes or issues that may affect other areas help the team function better. Don't assume it's not important enough to share. Let your leaders decide that. We also need to look in the ministry mirror. Before pointing fingers outward, we need to take a look inward at ourselves. We need to ask ourselves, am I contributing to the tension? Am I being proactive in relationships or passive? Am I seeking unity or quietly resisting? Colossians 3:23 and 24 offers a powerful reminder. Whatever you do, work at it with all of your heart, as working for the Lord, not for human masters. It is the Lord Christ you are serving. At the end of the day, we're not serving personalities, we're serving Christ, and He cares deeply about how we treat one another as we serve together. Here are a few simple steps to build stronger relationships in ministry this week. Number 1, pray daily for your pastor and fellow team members. Number 2, send a short thank you message or text of appreciation. Number 3, look at one area where you can better align your team's vision. Number 4, if something feels off, don't wait. Initiate a check-in and talk about it. Number 5, ask someone you trust how you respond to correction and be open to their feedback. These may seem like small things, but they build the kind of trust and unity that make ministry teams healthy and effective.